Guys, yeah, guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Guys, everyone, please check your audio. Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings, guys. Guys, everyone, please check your audio and yeah, what is today's date, guys? 28th. Fine, no problem. We'll change the date. Yes, boss, 28th. What is today's date, guys? 28th. Yeah. Yeah. Today we are going to discuss two things, guys. How to handle errors and exceptions. How to handle errors and exceptions. Yeah, forget about the batch code. I will talk about the batch codes later. Okay, 1 minute. I'll remove the batch code also because these are treated as common topics, guys. Common topics, no? NTSP BMS. Here also NTSP BMS. That's it, guys. Okay. Now let's open this, guys. Happy, yeah? Now it is not any batch, it's common for everyone. Okay, guys. First, I'm going to spend time on how Spring MVC by default handles errors and exceptions. That's the number one. By default handles errors and exception. But how to customize those environment? How to customize that environment, we are going to discuss. How to customize those environment, we are going to discuss as the secondary operation. Error and exception handling in Spring MVC and Spring Boot MVC application, guys. Okay, guys. Tell me, guys. Are you ready? And same thing we do in Spring Boot REST also. Same thing we try to learn in Spring Boot REST environment also. Is that clear, guys? Got the point, my dear? I want reply. Are you ready? Alexa, activate balcony fan. Super, guys. So first of all, everyone try to understand status code's meaning, guys. Basic meaning of status code. HTTP response status codes, guys. Whenever web component or REST component or MVC component sends a response to browser, along with the response, not only output will be there, it also, not only output will be there. Are you getting my point? Not only output will be there, along with the response, status code also will travel. Along with the response, status code also will be traveled, guys. Clear, my dear? 1012 199 1XX. This is called information. The happenings in the server will be displayed, guys. Super, guys. Okay. 200 to 299 or 2XX. That is called success. For given request, the response has come successfully without error or exception. Without error or exception, guys. Are you understanding my statement? Are a guiding message, guys. Guiding message will be given. Some guiding message will be given. Information means guiding message. 300 to 399, nothing but 3XX. That is nothing but redirection. The request given to one website will be redirected to another website. The request given to one website will be redirected to another website. Will be redirected to another website. Is that clear, guys? Super. 400 to 499, 4XX. That is incomplete. What is that? That is called incomplete. Some problem in locating and executing the web component. Client side error, boss. This is the problem towards what? Client side. This is the problem towards what? Client side. Clear, my dear? Super. 500 to 599, 5XX. Server error. For exceptions raised in web components or in underlying server or container, or a server side exception, server side problem. You have given wrong URL, wrong request path, problem towards our requesting, guys. 400 to 499, client side error. 500 to 599, server side error. For exception raised in web component or underlying server or container. Observe very carefully, guys. We will see error code in the browser only when we get 400 to 599. Because they are errors, for every error code, there is a error page to display, guys. That's why in that error page, we will see the error code. In that error page, we will see the error code. What do you say, guys? In that error page, we will see the error code, guys. In that error page, we will see the error code. Are you getting my point there, guys? I want reply, my dear. But whenever you see 100 to 399, whenever we see 100 to 399, guys, that is directly, indirectly success. When success happens, success related output will be displayed. That's why no status codes will be displayed. That's why no success status code will be displayed. 100 to 199, guidance message. So guidance message will come, not the error status code. 200 to 299, success original output will be displayed in browser, not the status code. 300 to 399, come on, guys. 300 to 399. 300 to 399. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. If request given to one website will be redirected to another website. Here the request given to one website will be redirected to what? Another website. You give request to sun.com, it will be redirected to a page of oracle.com. That is indirectly success only. The redirection related new page will be displayed. That's why no status code will be displayed. So only when problems are there, problem related error page will be displayed. In those error page, we can see the status code. Okay, 100 to 399 indirectly success. So do you think success related error pages will be displayed, guys? Will not be displayed. Clear, my dear? Got the point, my dear? These codes will come when there is a problem in the execution of the web application. Super, guys. 400 to 499 HTTP errors, client side errors. 500 to 599 HTTP errors because of exception raised in web component or underlying server or container. These are called exceptions, server-side errors, boss. These are called server-side errors. Super. What are the important status codes, guys? Important error codes are status code. 404, requested resource not found. Whenever you give wrong URL, you will get it. 405, method is there to process get mode request, but you are giving post mode request. Then you will get 405. Invalid request method 405. 401, when security is enabled, if you are not giving correct password, authentication failed, 401. 403, authorization is failed. 400, bad request, guys. Incomplete info in the URL, guys. Some query string missed, something is missed, some expected thing is missed, guys. Then you will get bad request, incomplete info in the URL. So successful error codes are checked out. 500, exception thrown in the execution of server-side code. Servlet or controller or REST controller, guys. 200, success. You will see the web page, guys. 201, success but no output. So that means empty screen will come. 300, redirection. The request given to one URL is redirected to another URL. Okay, listen carefully, boss. You give request to sun.com here. You give request to sun.com here. It will redirect the request to a page in Oracle.com. Oracle.com, a page in Oracle.com has come now, boss. So don't you think it is called redirection, guys? Don't you think it is called redirection? So internally what? 300 to 399 status code will be used when you get redirection related output on the browser. Okay, guys. Now listen carefully, boss. Whenever we get a problem in the Spring Boot or Spring REST application, we are getting white label error page. Spring Boot or Spring REST application, Spring MVC or Spring Boot MVC, Spring Boot REST or Spring REST application, we get white label error page exception or not? We definitely get white label error page exception or not? We definitely get white label error page exception or not? Error controller interface, abstract error controller, basic error controller. Basic error controller class extends from abstract error controller. Abstract error controller implements what? Error controller interface. Basic error controller is the class extends from this one. Now listen, guys, listen. This class you remember, guys. You are getting white label error page, white label default error page because of this basic error controller class. Do you think white label error page is the default error message given by browser? No. Is given by one or other error controller class. What is that class name? Basic error controller class that extend from abstract error controller class that implements what? Error controller interface. Mr. Tripathi, from my side, no audio and video issue. From my side, everything is perfect. Am I audible, guys? Am I visible, guys? Am I loud and clear, guys? From my side, no issue. Check your side, guys. Fast.com. Okay, 82 MB is there, right? 82 MB is there, boss. Yeah, listen guys. This error controller can handle both Spring Boot MVC, Spring REST application errors and exception and generates what? White label error pages. In this class, how many methods are there? Two handler methods are there. One is error HTML, other one is error. Error HTML return type is model and view. For browser generated request related to Spring Boot MVC, Spring Boot REST application. Error return type is response entity. For non-browser generated request in Spring MVC, Spring REST application, desktop, mobile application tools like Postman. Generally, this is useful in RESTful application. This is useful in what? Web application. One for web application, one for RESTful application. Okay, guys. Purely for web application, guys. This is purely for web application, guys. Purely and literally for web application, right? This is for distributed applications. This is for web application. This is for distributed applications. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. This is for web application. This is for distributed applications. For browser generated requests related to Spring Boot MVC, Spring Boot REST application. For non-browser generated request in Spring MVC and this one. This is for this. Okay, that's a predefined class, guys. Model and view is the return type, which can hold model attributes and logical view name. Don't keep the new face. We already discussed about model and view as the return type. In a legacy model, model and view can be taken as return type of the handler method. Okay, guys. Now everyone focus, my dear. I'm going to explain the flow and I'm going to show this flow also. I'm going to explain the flow and I'm going to show this flow also, guys. This is purely error related flow, guys. This is purely error related flow. Yeah, browser gives request, guys. Everyone please focus. Lot of things are there. Browser gives request. B, dispatcher servlet traps and takes the request. C, handovers the request to handler mapping. Handovers the request to handler mapping. Perfect. Handovers the request to handler mapping. D, search for the signature of the handler method and identifies the correct method, guys. E, that method signature goes to dispatcher servlet. Super. F, handler method executes. Okay, let us assume it is directly processing request or delegating to service and DAO class and processing the request, right? Yes, boss. Tell me, some problem is generated now. Let us assume in the execution of handler method, exception is raised. Or to identify the handler method or in the execution of handler method, exception is raised. What is raised, guys? Exception is raised. Yeah, now listen carefully, guys. Here problem is raised now, boss. Everyone, when problem is raised, what request is coming from where? Browser. Browser means it will execute basic error controller class. It will execute basic error controller class error HTML method. Yeah, HI. Error HTML method returns what? Mav object. What is Mav, boss? Model and view class object, guys. Mav means model and view class object. Mav object, nothing but Mav and UD. Model and view class object. That is J. That is J, guys. In this Mav object, error related information will be there. At the same time, logical view name error will be there. Logical view name error will be there. Are you getting my point there, guys? Are you getting my point? That is J. Error related information and logical view name error will be there. That logical view name error is given to view resolver. View resolver looks for error.jsp page. What page, guys? Error.jsp page. Let us assume not available. View resolver. Okay, guys. Let us assume that is not available. So then it returns what? View object. Then it returns view object having what? Default white label page as fallback page if error.jsp is not available. Default fallback page. Okay, if error.jsp is not available. What is that? That is KL. Default white label page, error page executes, guys. Whatever output generated by that page goes to dispatcher servlet, and finally error response goes to browser, and error page will be displayed. Error response will goes to browser, and the error page will be displayed, guys. This is key. Definitely error page will be displayed, guys. Yeah, definitely error page will be displayed. Are you getting my point? Definitely error page will be displayed, guys. Fallback means if nothing matching is there, the one that executes by default is called fallback. Rahman, basic English. Fallback means, I think fallback profile concept also we studied long back. If nothing matching is there, the one that executes is called fallback. Is called fallback, right? Yeah, once again, see the flow part, guys. Request given, dispatcher servlet trapped it, handovers to handler mapping, gets the matching handler method signature, passes to dispatcher servlet calls handler method. Let us assume handler method raised exception. Exception is caught by dispatcher servlet and calls what? Error HTML method of basic error controller, which is a predefined class that returns Mav object. That Mav object contains error information and logical view name error. That logical view name error goes to view resolver. And this view resolver gives view object having error.jsp as the file name. Okay, guys. Let us assume error.jsp is physically not there. So in that, what happened? In the view object, it will be changed to default fallback page. Default fallback page executes. Whatever error output generated goes to dispatcher servlet. That is N. Goes to dispatcher servlet. That is N. Super, guys. And dispatcher servlet sends that error response to browser Q. That error page will be displayed. Theory is interesting, na boss? That means whenever exception is raised in our controller class, From our controller, it goes to one predefined controller class called basic error controller class. Why should I believe, sir? Proof number one, I will prove there is a class called, yeah, I'm taking one batch, guys. Don't worry which batch I am taking. Definitely, I'm going to take one batch. 617 batch I am taking for demonstration. So everywhere same, boss. Everywhere same, anywhere same project. Right, boss? It is got loaded. It got loaded, guys. I'm taking mini project. Where is the mini project, boss? Code operations mini project, guys. I'll show in REST also. I'll show in RESTful web service also. Copy this, paste it, open project, copy this, paste it. Yeah, tell me, guys, some number. Book MVC pros 18. Oh, 617 already discussed error, sir. 617 I already discussed error, sir. 1 minute. Then I will take another workspace. 617 I already discussed error, sir, boss. Sure, huh? Okay, let me take some workspace where I have not talked about errors. Where I have not talked about errors. Wherever I discuss, I'm going to share with everyone. Don't worry. Though I discussed in X place, I'm going to share everyone. Any batch fine, I will share with everyone. I said na. Content is same na. Any batch you can do. What is this? In mini project code operations, HTTP errors. Now audio issue na. When Eclipse is loading the project, bit audio issue will be there. Bit audio issue will be there for next few minutes. Yes, boss. Now, let me give the feeling. Whenever I give wrong URL, I am getting white label error page. Can I prove that one practically? Earlier, you might have not observed. Now, can I make you people observing this one practically, guys? Perfect, guys. Let's see. Normal execution only. Run on server. It can be external server or embedded server. No problem. Yes, boss. Remove all. Acha, 1 minute. Whenever you copy paste the project, you are supposed to change the context path now, boss. Copy this. Right click. Properties of the project. Web project settings. Say paste. Apply. Apply and close. Apply and close. Run on server, guys. Say next, boss. Remove all. Finish. Okay. Remove all. Finish. Okay. Okay. Somehow Spring Boot is not activated. Did you notice it? Project is done, but somehow Spring Boot is not activated. So when this kind of situation comes, guys, just change the main class name. Yeah. Sometimes what happens, if main class name lengthy, that time also problems may come. Say this, say finish. Wherever change is required, you will do the change. Yeah. Perform even update. Here is my update project. Run on server, say next, say finish. Observe one thing, guys. Spring Boot part is activating or not activating. Only Tomcat server part is executing. Spring Boot part is not activating. So then what should I do? Okay, clean the project once. Clean the project one. It is not connecting to Spring Boot part. Did you notice that? Clean the project, save. How to clean embedded server? No need of cleaning embedded server. Embedded server is freshly created server. Na? What is need of cleaning it? No need of cleaning embedded server. We'll ask great questions, boss. Run on server. Yes, guys. Yeah, now started now. Be careful. You have to clean the server. When you clean the server, linking with Spring Boot will happen sometimes. Linking with Spring Boot happens sometimes, right? Okay. Show the report, guys. Output is coming. Okay, now I have given wrong URL, guys. What is happening, boss? Check it out. White label error page is coming, 404. Do you think it's a browser generated default error page? No. Spring Boot generated default error page. Spring Boot generated default error page. Spring Boot is generating means one or other controller class, one or other handler method comes into picture, one or other controller class, one or other default white label page has come. This has come means basic error controller is came into picture now. Can I prove basic error controller error HTML method is executed? Basic error controller error HTML method is executed. How can you prove that, sir? Can I start the debugging, boss? Control plus shift plus T. Control plus shift plus T. Control plus shift plus T. Tell me. Basic error controller. Basic error controller, right? Basic error controller. Control F, guys. Error HTML, right? Error HTML. Here I am keeping a breakpoint. Here I am keeping a breakpoint. So I want to see remaining everything executed normally. From here, I want to get the control on flow of execution. Produces request mapping, everything. That's it. So at least so far we have seen only user-defined controller class. Now there is a guarantee that we are able to see one predefined controller class, boss. Are you able to feel one predefined controller class, boss? Okay, now let me prove that this is also participating in the execution. What should I do? Right click, debug as, debug on server. Debug as, debug on server. Say next. Say finish. Say next. Say finish. I started this one in debug mode, guys. I started this one in debug mode. I started this in debug mode. Here I should allow it. Switch the prospective to debug mode. Switch the prospective to debug mode, right? Okay, first, welcome is executed or not? Okay, first welcome is executed or not? Because from where the flow is started, guys. Yeah, step return. Step return, step return, step return. Okay, let me check. Home page has come, not come. Still going on, still going on. Wait a minute. It got stopped. Maybe I have not, no, it not stopped, guys. It is still waiting. It's still waiting. Line number 927, it got stopped. You keep the control there. When I keep the control there, it should continue, guys. It should continue. Run the Tomcat, already running. Already running. Run the last tool. I don't know why it got stopped. Let me stop again. Let me check freshly, guys. Let me stop again. Let me check freshly. I will tell, guys. I think I have opened wrong project basic error controller class. Yeah, listen carefully, guys. Show home page. Lot of wrong projects got opened, guys. Now, this is not the one should be opened. I should select the right project before this. Form validation. This is also wrong one. Select this, then say Control plus Shift plus T. Yeah. Select this, then you say Control plus Shift plus 3. Their basic error controller. That's good. So in this one, search for error HTML. In this one, search for error HTML. That's good. Okay. This one. Here I kept this one. Here I kept this one. Breakpoint is already set. Breakpoint is already set. This is form HTML, guys. I'm selecting this. I'm selecting this. 1 minute. When I select this, Control plus Shift plus 3, basic error controller. Basic error controller. Okay, why it is pointing to this? Okay, not a problem now. Control F. Error HTML, guys. Control yes, error HTML. That's good, guys. Okay, not a problem, my dear. Right click, run on server. Tomcat, run on server or debug on server. Right click, debug on server, guys. Debug on server. Okay. Say next. Say finish. Say next, say finish. Yeah. By default, it came here, boss. Tell me what is this? Step over. Done. Step over. We'll go a bit slowly, guys. Step over, step over, step over. Lot of internal methods will execute, guys. Lot of internal methods will execute. See internally. Do you think home page has come? Not came. Do you think home page has come? Not came. That means this much internal process is going to happen or not? This much internal process is going to happen or not? Some process going to take time also, boss. Step over, step over, step over, step over. Step over, step over, step over. Step over, step over. Wait, see, these many things are internally happening. Did you realize? We feel that output is coming just like that. Do you really think output is coming just like that? Do you really think output is coming just like that, guys? Yeah, come here. We got it now, boss. Okay, again I am clicking on show report, guys. Again I am clicking on show report, right? Yeah, it is coming to generate report method or not? It is coming to generate report method or not? So let us assume I'm typing the wrong URL here. Report 1. Okay. I'm typing the wrong URL one. Wait a minute. Stop this. Stop this, guys. Wait a minute. I'm failing to show it is entering into what? I'm failing to show it is entering into basic error controller whenever exception is raised. Wait a minute. Give me 2 minutes. Somehow setup is not expecting. Okay, forget about all this stuff. We kept in basic error controller. We kept this. That's good. In basic error controller, we kept this, guys. Yeah. Yeah, this is Project Explorer because I don't want to show normal flow, guys. I want to show only exception related flow. This is my intention, guys. Alexa, activate balcony central light. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. It will come. No, I'm worried about when target controller class is here, why it is taking error HTML breakpoint there. 1 minute, something gone wrong, guys. Error HTML there. You remove this. Okay, I removed this because in previous project also this is there na form validation project. 1 minute, guys. I'll do one thing. I close every project, guys, except one project. Shall I do that work? I close every project except one project. Let me do that. Wait a minute. Server I open because it is not executing the one I expect, guys. Server I open. Server I open. Okay. What's the project, guys? Boot MVC HTTP errors. Okay. Here I given clear-cut procedure. Check it out. How to feel that flow practically. How can we feel practically Spring Boot MVC, Spring MVC application? That error HTML basic error towards giving the default white label page. What should I do? Open the predefined class, source code, control plus shift plus T, breakpoint in the first line. Okay. Make sure that one or other exception will be raised in Spring Boot MVC application. Run the application, this one, debug on server. When exception raised, the control stops in first error HTML method. From them, use F6, F7 buttons to feel the flow of execution. Yes, exactly. We did the same thing now, boss. Yeah. Now you open control plus shift plus T. Basic error controller. With respect to this project, basic error controller. I think now it is opened in the current project only, right? Now it is opened in the 15th project only. Did you notice that? Control EF, guys. Control EF, guys. Here is my find. Here is my find. Here is my HTTP status, guys. Here is my HTTP status, right? Right click, run on server. Not run on server, guys. I would like to use what? Debug on server. Debug on server. Same. Tomcat this. Finish. Okay, guys. Now let me create the situation of exception directly. Report 1. Let me create the situation of exception. See, guys, control came here and stopped here. Everyone, please come back now. What I said, it's happening. Control came here and happening now. Earlier, why it not happened? Because somehow it is opened basic error HTML of other project. And we kept the breakpoint there. Okay, now see, guys. Step over, that method gone. Step over, that method gone. Step over, this method gone. Step over, this method gone. Creating model and view object, this method gone. And returning this, that's good. Again, click on it. It internally calls a lot of methods. It internally calls lots of methods. Internally calls lots of methods. Internally calls lots of methods, guys. Yeah. At the end, you will get the output, guys. Look at the console. Okay. Look at the console. Wait a minute. Wait. Definitely, you will get default white label page. But did you see that method is executing whenever exception is raised? Okay. Now it came back, guys. It came back, guys. Let me click on this one very fastly. See, at least now you realize it, guys. What output we are getting is not just coming just like that. Internally, multiple things got executed or not. Internally, multiple things got executed or not, guys. Okay, still going on, still going on. Let's press the things very fastly, guys. At least agree lot of processes involved, and all these processes just executing just like that. Executing just like that. Now we got white label error page. Okay, that means whatever default errors we are getting as white label error page, they are coming because of what? Basic error controller class. No, sir, I don't like that. I did not really like basic error controller class. Then what should I do? Then there are some settings that we have to do, guys. Instead of white label error page, which is fallback error page for different problem, we can configure custom error pages for different HTTP errors or exception. 4XX or 5XX problem. We configure error.jsp in webinf/pages folder as a global error page, because first it is looking for error.jsp only, na boss. These error page executes for 4XX, 5XX errors, exceptions raised in the web application. If specific error code based error page not found, guys. Okay, first priority error. First, I am going to keep what, guys? Stop the application. Okay, go to Project Explorer. Okay, now onwards, I am not interested in basic error controller breakpoint, because that is for taken only for understanding take, guys. Once over, do I need to worry about it? Yeah, I removed that breakpoint. Yeah, come to this, guys. SRC main web app, webinf pages. Tell me here what is the story, guys. Welcome.jsp, show underscore report.jsp. Here I am taking what is there, guys? Where what? In pages folder, where other pages are there. Where other pages are there, there you have to write error.jsp. JSP file. Here is my what? Session is going to be lengthy session. You have to cooperate. Here is my error.jsp. Tell me, guys. Is error page is equal to true? Is error page is equal to false? Array, what's the written type of that method? Model and view, guys. Okay, what are the model attributes it is having about error things? Okay, what are the model attributes? Status, timestamp. In that model object, guys, model and view object, these messages are there. Message, type, path, trace. These are the model attributes. Now tell me, H1 style, color colon red, text hyphen align center. Okay. Global error page. Error.jsp. Super, guys. Here, bold. What is this? Error information. Error information details are BR. Bold. Dollar status. Perfect. There I have taken table all the hangama. Here no table, nothing. Dollar status. Dollar message. Dollar status, dollar message, dollar. Tell me, guys, what are the. These are in model object. All these are model attributes, guys. Type path trace. Type path trace. Type is one thing. Path is one thing. Trace is one. Path is one thing. Trace is one. Trace is one thing. All these are model attributes. Yeah, request scope only, na? Because error, every request, a success may come, failure may come. Next request, success may come, failure may come. Error information details are, here I just keep BR. Save this process, save. Right click, run on server, guys. Say next boss, say finish. Yeah, this time, no breakpoint, nothing, normal execution only. But I will create the same situation of error rising. Okay, output is coming, but wantedly I am taking what? Report to one, wrong one. Report to one. See, global error page, guys. Error information details are 404 path has come. 404 path has come. Somehow remaining details has not come. Remaining details it is not able to give, guys. But is able to give or not, guys? Come on. Come on, come on. So error.jsp is now acting as a global error page. Not only this problem, guys. You raise any problem in the application execution. Go back. Now normal output. Okay. Now normal output. You go for edit. Okay. Now I will give wrong number here. 7512. Array, that what? Find by ID method throws exception na. Find by ID. When I give wrong ID, find by ID method throws exception na, boss. When find by ID method throws exception for wrong input, again global error page is executing or not? Again the global error page is executing or not? Okay, guys. Now listen. One more interesting thing, you know. No, sir. For all problems, I don't want to execute same thing. Array, listen. When you give wrong URL, 400 error. When you give exception, when you get exception, that is 500 error. We can configure error page for each error code like 404, 405, 500, 501, 502, etc. For that, we need error code.jsp as the file name in webinf/pages/error folder. Or we can also take error page specific series code for xx.jsp for 400 to 499 error codes. Similarly, 5xx.jsp for 500 to 599 errors or exception. We should also place these error pages in error folder, guys. Is it not interesting, Babu? Super. Now what I do, you know, under pages folder, I'm taking what folder, guys? Error folder. What folder? Error folder. In this error folder, okay, this error.jsp is there now. I will say save as. Where is that? Save as. No save as option. I must have save as option, guys. Save as, where is this? Error, guys. Tell me here. 404.js. That's the one thing, guys. Okay, here I will not say anything, guys. 404 error page. 404 error page. There also I'm trying to display everything, guys. What is the name, guys? 404.js. 404.js. I'm taking same thing as 500.js. When exception rises, 500. Okay, what is this? 500 error page. What is the file name? 500.js. Okay, 500.js, guys. Okay, now you observe. Yeah. Mr. Chandrasekhar, if we can wait for few minutes, I will tell. Okay. If both are there, first priority to individual. If not there, series. If not there, global error page. If not there, global error page. Right now, what is there? Direct error page is there. Error is error, not is error page, guys. Sorry. Is EL ignored. Is EL ignored. False. Don't ignore the expression language. That is what I am trying to say. Yeah. Tell me, boss. Project Explorer. I will try to create both errors. Wrong ID in edit operation generate 500 error. Yes. Wrong URL generate 404 error. One client side error, one server side error I am generating. One client side error. Yeah. Tell me here, what is this? First, I am giving wrong URL, report one. See, guys, 404 error, specific error page. First, for specific error page. Now, back. Show report, edit, double one, enter key. 500 specific error page. When global page is specific page is there, priority is given to what? Specific page or not? Priority is given to specific page or not? I want reply, boss. Priority is given to specific page or not? I want reply, boss. Okay, no, sir. We can take a series of pages also, boss. Yeah, this one. Any 400 error, this will respond. 1 minute. File save as. 4xx.jsp. 4xx error page 4xx.jsp. That's it. File save as file xx.jsp. Here also message. 5xx this one. Yeah. Now listen, guys. Direct is there, series is there, global is there. Which one will get the priority, guys? Direct is there, series is there, global is there. First priority to direct. If not there, series. If not there, global. Okay. Now tell me, when I rise 404 error, which one will execute? First direct. Okay. Direct is there, 404. Okay. Let's run the application, guys. So that means we are having ability to customize the error page, guys. You need not to bother about white label error page forever. You need not to worry about white label error page forever. Yeah, tell me, guys. Crude operations, mini project, home page, show report. First, I wantedly give wrong URL. 404, direct only coming. Okay. Next, I will go for show report. While editing, I will give wrong number. Direct page only coming now. Now, what I do, temporarily, I will delete this 404. Array, when I copy paste, that will come back. Don't worry. When I do undo it, I'm temporarily deleting 404.jsp, 500.jsp, guys. Come here now. Right click. Run on server. Tomcat. Finish. Mini project homepage, guys. Tell me next one. Here is my report one, guys. This time what will execute, guys? 4xx space. Any guesses? Why 4xx? Because 400 is not there. Super, guys. Sales report, boss. Edit, guys. Enter key. 5xx. I think you got it. We're able to customize everything or not, guys? We're able to customize everything. I want reply, my dear. Yeah. See, at the end, what I said, problem in handler method. Specific error code page 404 500 like this. If not found, specific error series page. If not found, global error page. If not found, default white label page. These many days we are getting default white label error page because these many things are not there, boss. These many things are not there, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? LVN does not decide any status code. Based on the problem that is raised, status code is decided. URL problem 404, right? Exception raised 500. So based on the problem that is raised, guys. Based on the problem that is raised. Okay, guys. Now listen. We can make custom exception generating our choice error codes, guys. And now error codes are predefined now. URL problem 404. Authorization problem 403. Authentication problem 401. Server side exception problem 500. Server side exception problem 500, right? No, sir. Whenever we raise custom exception, by default, 500 will be there for any exception, guys. If you want, you can control that error code, guys. If you want, you can control that error code. Really, sir? Yes. You want to check that? 1 minute. So first of all, let's go to the project first. Let's stop the application. What I have done here, that is most important, boss. Go to this place, controller class, employee operations controller, not that. Go to service class, guys. Here, find by ID one method is there now. This one. Find employee by number one method is there now, boss. This is actually not throwing any exception, boss. Here I will say throw employee not found exception. Employee not found exception, guys. Yeah. Create, what is this? Create class employee not found. I'm creating in a package called errors. What is the super class, guys? Okay, exception. What is the super class, guys? Exception. Tell me. Employee not found super off. That's a one constructor, right? Employee not found. String message. Super dot message. String message, super dot message, guys. Yes, boss. Now tell me, whenever, 1 minute, go to service class, boss. Go to service class, implement service IMPL class. Yeah, see guys, whenever problem is coming, it is throwing illegal argument exception. No, sir. I am now throwing employee not found exception, guys. What exception? Employee not found exception. Employee not found exception. Employee not found exception, guys. Here also employee not found exception. Employee not found exception. Yes, boss. Save everything. Employee not found exception. What happening, guys? Acha, 2 times public came up. Okay, exception class is perfect. Service IMPL, it is also returning same thing, guys. New employee not found exception. Here also what? Throws. What is this? Throws employee not found exception. Throws employee not found exception. Control plus shift plus. Here you save, here also save. Let's see what I'm doing, boss. Yeah, on the top of the class, what I said, response status code, HTTP status dot bad gateway. Actually, by default, you will get 500. Check it out. By default, you will get 500 error, boss. Whenever this exception is raised, by default, you will get 500 error. But if you are not interested to generate 500 error, you can give your choice status code. You can give your choice status code. Show report. Yeah, I'm giving wrong number. 1, 2, 500 came na. I don't like 500 for that exception. I don't like 500 for that problem, guys. Are you listening? Are you listening? I want 502 for that problem. So what should I do then? Go to employee not found exception. On the top of the exception class, response status. What, guys? Response status code is equal to bad gateway. Response is what is the bad gateway number, guys? Internally 502. You don't like that number, you give some other number. I don't mind. You don't like that number, you give some other number. I don't mind, boss. Project Explorer, guys, mini project, right click, run on server, Tomcat, say next, say finish. Yes, boss. Show report, boss. Click on edit, boss. If I give correct number, no problem. I am giving wrong number. Enter key. How much you got? Still 500? I did not like this. I should get 500 plus 1 minute. Maybe changes are not recognized. I should get 502 na, boss. I must get 502, right? 1 minute. Yeah, listen, guys. Normal exceptions, you should take runtime exception, guys. Take it as runtime exception. So unchecked exception, it will be in control, guys. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Clean the project. Sometimes changes will not be taken, boss. You're supposed to clean the project. Let me clean the project here. I clean the project, right? Super. Project Explorer, boss. Code operations, boss. Run on server, guys. Say next, boss. Say finish. Okay, if still not coming, we will clean the server also. Array, we will clean the server if still not coming, right? This one, enter key. 502 error has come now. 502 error has come now. Come on, guys. Array, why 5XX page executing now? I will tell. Did I copy pasted this? Did I copy pasted 500.jsp, boss? No. Still they are deleted mode only. Moreover, is there any direct 502.jsp? No. That's why 5XX. That's why 5XX. So what's the final conclusion? We are getting default white label error page because of basic error controller class. Point number one to be noted. Point number two to be noted is, if you don't like the default white label page, you can give error code.jsp, error code xx.jsp, error.jsp. Error.jsp global page. Okay, 4XX, 5XX is series pages. They are also error page. And specific error page also. 404, 405, 500, 501, that kind of error page also we can go for it. So we are able to customize error pages or not. Sir, why should I customize? For an end user who is visiting Flipkart.com, by God grace or some other grace, error should not come. But when comes, if I display default white label error page, the customer of Flipkart.com can understand that error message, guys. The customer of Flipkart.com can really understand. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Simply we are creating user-friendly error messages, guys. Okay, if I do, why should I go for? All of a sudden database crashed. All of a sudden network problem came. Instead of those messages, if I display my messages and if I create one message, inconvenience recreated, it will be happy or not, guys? As are you design such application where errors will not come. Database crash in my controller, network crash in my controller. Instead of displaying technical messages, better to display non-technical messages now. You look at Naresh IT, look at small website nareshit.com. Okay, nareshit.com, classroom training. Okay, here I have given wrong URL, 123, enter key. Am I going to get 404 error or Naresh IT related error page? See, it is not going to give. It may take time, but they have designed their own error page, guys. They have definitely designed their own error pace. They have definitely designed their own error pace. It may look like it taking time. Okay. Flipkart.com. Flipkart.com. Electronics all. A big URL, right? Big URL boss. So here I'm removing all this stuff. I'm removing all this stuff, guys. At the end, I just added some wordings. See, flipkart.com. Unfortunately, the page you are looking has been removed, moved or deleted. Go to home page. Yes, I can also do the same thing now, boss. Gateway timed out. Here also some errors are coming. But are they giving default error messages? No. Are they really giving default error messages? No. Are you getting my point there? Naresh IT error page is not good. What is this Singapore SAR? Where is Singapore is there? Where is Singapore? Are nothing is there. Where these people have taken domain name, from there we are getting the message. Right. So this is about custom error page configuration in Spring MVC application. Okay. Shall we see the same stuff in Rust for services? Shall we see the same service, same story in RESTful web application, guys? Okay. RESTful web application, guys. See? Exception handling in Spring Boot REST application. Sir, I know only MVC. Should I attend this class? Yes, you should attend this class. Because for both same basic error controller class, this time we deal with response. We deal with the error method. Earlier we dealt with error HTML method. Spring REST or Spring Boot MVC is having predefined controller to handle HTTP errors or exception, and to give default white label error pages or default JSON error pages, guys. Default white label error page or JSON error page. Super, guys. Now tell me. Same story. Whatever I have explained earlier, same story now. Error method for RESTful application. Error HTML for web application. This is for web application, guys. This is for web application. This is for RESTful applications. This is for RESTful applications, right, guys? Same story, boss. But earlier we dealt with what? Error HTML method. This time we are going to deal with error method. What method, guys? Error method. Check it out. Check it out, the error. Here no view resolvers, nothing, guys. Are we going to have view resolver in REST controller? Are we going to have view resolvers in REST controller, guys? No. See the flow? Postman tool or any client application. Postman tool or any client application. Given request. Dispatcher servlet trapped and taken the request. Handovers the request to handler mapping. Handovers the request to handler mapping, right? Are you getting my point there or not? A, B, C. Here is my what? D. A, B, C. Searching for handler method. Found. Method signature came to dispatcher servlet. Handler method is called. Problem is raised in the execution of handler method. Perfect, guys. Come on. Problem is raised. That is G. Yeah, this time basic error controller error method executes. This error method returns response entity having map object. Inside that map object, error information will be there. No view resolver, no view component. That goes to dispatcher servlet. Dispatcher servlet sends that error response, guys. What response? Error response in the form of JSON content. Why? Response entity map object means what? Map object data will be converted into response JSON content. And in the client application, JSON error details will be displayed. JSON error details will be displayed. Okay. Now, how to see this one practically, guys? Come to this. In 911 batch, that option is not there for me. Why? Because they're still dealing with basics of Spring Boot REST. So in which batch I can show, guys? 617, 617, yes. There we completed mini project also, boss. There we completed mini project also. Rahman Khan, 1.5 hour over. What is the problem? 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Topic is important. Sunday also, if you don't cooperate, I am helpless, boss. Okay. Sunday also, if you don't cooperate, I am helpless. While watching movie, you'll say the same thing. While spending time with a girlfriend or close relatives, will you say the same thing? That means your time should not be on the time. Your focus should not be on the time. Your focus should be on the subject. Right? What do you say, guys? Boot rest. Where is my project? Boot rest code operations project is there now. Boot rest code operations project is there. Fill job as your everything. Okay. Application dot properties. It is talking to system tiger, right? Yes. Right database, right thing, guys. So right now, we will see, guys. We will see whenever I give wrong number, I'm getting exception or not. I'll run this application, boss. Run on server, boss. Say next, guys. It may touch 2.5 hours also. Be ready for sessions. So Bonali festival is over in the morning, please. Is over in the morning. Ritual is over in the morning. Evening is only for drinkers. Okay, if you are a drinker, delay your drinking, no problem. If you are a drinker, delay is going on. And keep the headphones, Raghuram. Don't be stupid. Don't stop giving LKG, UKG question, doubts. Raghuram saying songs are going on, sir. Completed engineering, should I say? Please. See, I hate dumb mindset people, boss. Complete engineering, if songs are coming, what you should do? You should use earphones. And now don't say I don't have earphones. Please. I'm not responsible for that. Okay. Sandeep, mail creation is over already. Okay. I will list out one by one. Don't worry. I will list out one by one. In circle, everything will come. Yes, guys. Now we are ready now. Okay. What is the URL of this project? This is the URL. This is the URL of this project. Okay. I think I can test in the browser also, boss. Some get methods are there now. Can I test the guest methods in the browser? Yes. Can I test the get methods in the browsers, guys? Yes. No need of taking postman every time. Report is there, right? Report. Report is there. Tell me. Report is there, boss. No. Tourist API / report. Tourist API / report. Happening now? 2 tourists are there. That's why coming. I will give wrong URL, my dear. White label error page. Because it's a browser. Because it's a browser, white label error page. Let me open the postman. Let me open the postman, boss. Let me open the postman, guys. Today is purely customization, guys, nothing else. Today is purely customization of error pages. Nothing else is the target. Collections, boss. I think boot rest pros 09. Boot rest pros 09. We have a lot of URLs that are readily available. Already this is there now, boss. Okay, I will add one error request. Add request. Okay. Report data error. Report data error. See, guys, I got errors as JSON content. I got error as JSON content. Yeah, Postman is a tool alternate to browser for testing the RESTful application. Postman is a tool alternate to browser for testing the RESTful applications, right? Okay, but this time we are getting JSON content. Browser means white label error page. Browser white label error page because of error HTML method. This is JSON content because of error method. Error method return type is what? Response entity map. Map data is coming in the form of JSON content. The people who are attending RESTful web services, they will understand what is JSON content. Why JSON content is coming? Because response entity generic type is map, not the string. String means comes as it is. Other than string means converted into JSON. Okay, guys. Now listen. One more thing, guys. I will use correct one. Then correct output is coming. Okay. I will use find / 1044. Correct output is coming. I will give wrong one, guys. Invalid ID. Custom message is coming now. Already I am getting custom message, but I want to get more custom message. I want to get more custom message. See, status code is still 500 only. Status code is still 500 only. Because custom exception is raised here. It's not like that. Exception is not raised. But I have taken content as a string. Illegal argument exception, predefined one. Somehow I don't like these messages. Somehow I don't like these messages. Okay, then what should I do? What should I do? Instead of error method, instead of error method, what you can do, guys? Instead of using basic error controller to handle the exception raised or propagated to REST controller method, we can use custom throws advice class that is developed using @controller advice or REST controller advice plus exception handler. Controller advice or REST controller advice plus exception handler, boss. Exception handler. Are you getting my point there, guys? I want reply. Yes. And this time I want to eliminate total this one, guys. See, guys. Request number 2, handler mapping. Somehow go to REST controller. See, guys. No exception service class. Listen. Here exception raised, guys. Controller advice class it goes. Here also exception raised. Controller advice class executes. Here what methods will execute, guys? @exception handler method. They will return response entity object having error details. They will go to dispatcher servlet. They will go to client application. And they will be displayed in the client application. See, guys. Service class, exception raised. REST controller, exception raised. All of them executes what, guys? Controller advice. There, @exception handler methods will execute. They return response entity object having error detail. They go to dispatcher servlet, and dispatcher servlet sends them to what? Client, postman kind of client, browser kind of client. Their error details will be displayed. Their error displays will be displayed, guys. Class name is controller advice. Methods are exception @exception handler methods. How does they look, sir? They look like this. How does they look, guys? They look like this. First of all, I'm taking error details class, guys. First of all, I'm taking error details class taken. Super. Next, tourist error handler. My name is REST controller advice. New name is what? REST controller advice, controller advice plus response plug. They only take care of sending response to this. Exception handling. If tourist not found exception is raised, this method executes. If any common exception, this method executes. Clear, boss? For all exception, this method executes. For specific exception, this method executes. Okay. Shall I do that work, guys? But before doing that work, yeah, I'll develop everything in front of you. Don't worry. Don't worry about the syntax. REST controller advice inside that exception handler methods. Copy, paste, boot pros, REST API, code operation, errors. Errors, boss. Stop this. Take this name, copy this name, right click, properties, Web project settings. Say paste. Apply. Okay. Apply and close. Everyone, please come back. Everyone. Are you there, guys? Everyone, please. Yes, guys. Small network glitch, please. I think video audio okay now, boss. Everyone. Little video got stuck, it seems. All good. All good. Super. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it happens, boss. Don't worry. Especially when Eclipse is loading the things, it happens. Right. Tell me, we changed the protocol or not? We changed the context path of the project here. Yes, boss. I changed the context path of the project. Okay, I'm taking one model class. I'm taking one model class, boss. Taking one model class. What is the model class, guys? Package com.nt.model. Yeah, here is my error details. Here is my error details. Private local date time. Okay. Hey, any properties you can take, guys, because I'm going to feed the details. Time message status code. Time. Strings message. What is this? Okay. Into status. At the rate data, boss. What is this? At the rate data. Understood my statement, guys? At the rate status, guys. Okay. At the rate status. Here I will write no arg constructor. Here is my all arg constructor. Here is my no arg constructor. Here is my all arg constructor. Fine, boss. Okay, now I'll take one more class, guys. What is the class? com.nt.advise class. Tourist advice controller. Tourist advice controller. Tourist advice controller. Tell me, boss. What is tourist advice controller, boss? How to make this class as a rest control advice class? Rest controller advice. Perfect. Public response entity. Error details. What, guys? Error details. Handle illegal argument exception. Sir, why are you handling only illegal arg exceptions, sir? I will tell why I will tell. Illegal argument. Because I am not taking any custom exception for record not found situation, guys. Go to REST class, guys. REST controller. Whenever find by ID, okay, go to not controller class, boss. Go to service class. Service IMPL. Show tourist by ID throwing problem. What is the exception, guys? Illegal argument exception. I am not taking any custom exception. Did I take any custom exception, guys? No. REST controller advice is taken. That's good. Controller advice is now deprecated. In that place, REST controller advice has correct. Fine, boss. Tell me here. Here is what? Exception handler annotation. For what exception you should handle, guys? It will respond only for illegal argument only. Tell me here what I am doing. Error details. Details is equal to new error details of, okay, date and time, guys. Local date time dot now off. Local date time dot now off. What is the message, guys? What is the message, guys? Okay. IAE dot get message. Super. What is the status, guys? Some 500. I can give any number, guys. I can give any number. Now no one can stop me to give number. And I am replacing total controller class, not just handler method. It is for specific exception, guys. Yeah, what is this? Return new response entity. What, guys? Response entity error details. Details, comma, HTTP status dot OK. Return new response entity error details. Details, comma, HTTP status dot OK. Public response entity error details. What is this? Handle all exceptions. Array, another one I am taking, guys. Handle all exceptions, guys. Any problem you take care. Exception dot class, boss. Exception E. Yes, boss. All exceptions. What is the story? Error details. E dot get message 500. I am taking. Status 500. Tell me. At the rate exception handler. Exception dot class. Is it interesting, Ra Babu? Hard coded. No, I have. Array. For any problem, I am hard coding, boss. My choice. I am choosing the error code. That is not called hard coding, boss. Tell me, guys, is it okay now? It's not okay, boss. Is it really okay? Is not okay. Bad gateway, something here. 500. 500 related one I will go for now. 500 related one I will take. Internal server problem. Internal server problem, guys. Internal server error, guys. That's it. Internal server error, guys. Now listen, what is going to happen? Check it out. I run this application now, boss. Same setup extra that is there. I run this application, boss. Earlier, I got predefined JSON messages given by basic error controller. But I'm not ready to see them, boss. I want to see my REST controller advice class generated one. Yes, my dear. Take this URL. Okay, let's go for take this URL. Here you will get default error message. See, guys, when I don't give proper URL, I'm getting JSON content as the response. Now static resource, time. Are you able to see, guys? Already started. It already started, boss. It's working or not? Okay. Tell me now. Tourist API. Tourist API report. Success. Wrong URL. Any problem? See? Exception dot class is executing. Second handler method is executing for all exceptions, right? Suppose find slash 1044. That is success. I have given wrong one. First handler method executes. Invalid ID, right? Second handler method executes. Invalid ID, right, boss? Okay, here also you send the request. Here also you send the request, guys. Not in HTML format, JSON format I want to see. As a string message it is coming na, boss. As a string message is coming na, boss. I want reply, guys. 404 requested resource not found. Maybe it is not a correct error, guys. It is not a correct error. Okay. This is the correct error. Take this. Come here. Paste, boss. Enter key. Invalid ID. Why? Maybe in REST controller, I am returning everything as what? In REST controller, I am returning everything as a normal message, right? I am returning everything as a normal message. Okay, that could be the reason. In REST controller, I am returning everything as a normal message, guys. Okay, 1 minute. Tourist operations controller. Here, find by ID. Here, what is the one I have taken? E dot get message something, right? Yeah, what I do is, here I don't handle exceptions, guys. Here I don't handle exception, okay? In this method, I don't handle exception here. Here I don't handle exception, guys. Only success part I will handle. Yeah, now you check it out. Array, everything happens, Rabam. Run on server, say next, say finish. Run on server. Mr. MS Dhoni, first change your name, then I'll answer your query. As long as you keep the message as MS Dhoni, I'm not going to answer your query. I think long back also I said, today also I'm saying. Come up with your own name. Mr. Dhoni, you are retired from matches. You are also, I'm removing from the matches, this match also. I'm removing from this class also. As long as you log in with the correct name, you are not entertained here. Yes, boss. And for different type of exception, different handler methods I have taken. Taken or not taken? Taken, boss. See, guys, common exception, this is happening. I am happy with that. 1-0, this one. Tell me, guys, 104 correct only coming. That's not a good. Okay, this time you observe. I think changes are not recognized, guys. Don't worry. Changes are not recognized, guys. Don't worry. Clean the project once. Go to server, guys. Clean the server once. Clean the server once. Because it has to take the changes. It has to take the changes. Maybe he is the real MS Dhoni, Sandeep. If you feel he is real MS Dhoni, you are a most innocent person on this earth. Mr. Sandeep, if he is MS Dhoni, I am the Narendra Modi, right? When he can become MS Dhoni, I can become what? I can become Narendra Modi. Do you believe I am a Narendra Modi? Okay, I am Narendra Modi, and whoever believing he is MS Dhoni, whoever believing he is MS Dhoni, they are the Rahul Gandhi. They are the Rahul Gandhis, right? 30 fellows. Yes, boss. Tell me, let's run the application. And I want to get my choice message whenever illegal argument exception is raised, boss. I'm trying for that. Be focused on that, na. Be focused on that. बड़ा आ गया 10453. Okay. Requested resource not found. Server not started. Started or not started? Yeah, server not started. 1 minute. Stop the application. Clean the server. Okay. Clean the project. Right click. Let me update the project. Okay. Even update project. Even update project. Run on server, guys. This. Run on server, guys. This. See, when you give wrong URL for exception class related message has come 500. Tourist API 1044. That's good. Okay, here I am giving 2. Invalid ID. Invalid ID, but I am looking for what, guys? I am looking for JSON content. Just a minute. Just a minute. Go to tourist service IMPL. I'm throwing na boss. Whenever I give wrong ID, it is throwing illegal argument exception, right? Super. Go to throw handler. Whenever illegal argument exception comes, boss, whenever illegal argument exception comes, I am asking this method to execute. Are you realizing it? Illegal argument exception. Here also. Service IMPL also illegal argument exception, right? Yes or no? Na? Yeah, that is the intention, na? 1 minute, guys. Otherwise, I will do one thing, guys. New tourist not found exception. What is that? Tourist not found exception, guys. Tourist not found exception. Create class. Tourist not found exception. In the same package, let me create. First one. Just call super. Let's stop everything. 1 minute. Some testing time. Don't worry. What is this? Super, guys. Next. Same thing we go for what? Copy, paste. String message. Here is my super off message. String message. Here is my super off message. Am I right? Yeah, 1 minute. Extends from what, guys? Runtime exception class, guys. Extends from runtime exception class. Wait a minute, I'll show Babu. I'll show. Shown to many batches. I'll show for your batch also. Okay, what is this? Throws tourist not found exception. Okay. Find by ID. Tourist not found exception. Tourist not found exception. Go to handler class, guys. Here, what is the class I am looking for? Tourist not found exception dot class. Where is this? Tourist not found exception dot class. TNF. TNF dot get message. Error details. Bad gateway 5 not. Tourist not found exception dot class. I created custom exception, guys. Project clean boss. Server clean boss. Server clean also very important sometimes. Server clean boss. Run the application, boss. Run the application, guys. Done. Run the application, my dear. Done, boss. Okay. Tourist API / report one. Yeah, tell me guys, this is wrong URL. That's not an issue. Okay, /find /1044 success. Wrong ID. Invalid ID. What's happening, guys? Why this is not coming into picture? No, I want to see JSON content, boss. Let's see JSON content. Enter key. But this is not the JSON content I want to see, boss. This is HTML content. I want to see JSON content. But this is not the JSON content. What else we can do, guys? 1 minute. Let me check where we are going wrong. Tourist not found exception. Error details. Okay. Status not found. For all exceptions. Internal server error. Okay. Created. Find by ID. Check it out. Tourist dot this one. Throws exception. Yeah, maybe I have to keep what? Exception propagation kind of thing going on. 1 minute. Something we are doing wrong, guys. Okay, 1 minute. This is executing for any problem. But when specific exception comes, it is not responding. Okay. Okay. So tourist by ID throws exception. Acha, understood, guys. In find by ID, I'm still handling the exception now, boss. I thought I removed the exception, but not removed, right? Which then what I removed? Then what I removed, guys? Where I removed? Acha, that is a mistake, guys. Acha, where I removed earlier then? Where I removed earlier then? So I thought I removed the exception handling, but not removed. Okay, now I removed the exception handling, boss. Now I removed the exception handling. Okay, here I'll say, yeah. See, guys, this is the method now. Earlier, I thought I removed the exception handling, but not removed, guys. I think I modified the wrong one. Did you notice this, guys? I modified the wrong one. Sorry. I hope you understood the problem. I modified 9th project. I am looking changes here. I hope you really understood the reason, guys. I hope you understood the reason behind our failure. Why it is delaying. Because I thought I modified this one, but I actually modified other one, right? Come on, guys. I think now you understood. Problem is our files management. Still realized or not realized? Sometimes it happens, boss. Sometimes it happens. Still realized or not realized? Come on. Now I closed all the editors. Modified the correct file. Modified the correct file, right? Run on server. Say next. No one realized this, guys. From which I have taken backup. That file got modified. Now you realized along with me. That's why when you take backup, you have to be very careful, boss. This I generally face this problem. Solution for this problem is when you create new project, close all the files of old project. Otherwise, you are in the psychological feeling. It should work, but it will not work. Why it will not work? Because you have given the wrong one. Tourist API, report 1. See, JSON is coming. Okay, /find. Success is coming properly. Wrong ID, 23. Array, you work with illegal argument, that also works. You work with illegal argument, that also works, guys. It's not like that. See, now JSON content is coming. Okay, go to this place. Array, sometimes it happens, boss. Okay, now JSON content is coming or not coming? Try to see the JSON now. Okay, 1 minute. Find 1044 success. 1044 success. Okay, text is there. Array, why it is raw prata? Array, pretty. Why it is like this? Okay, let me take JSON. Let me take JSON refresh. What's happening, guys? Why it's behaving like this? Raw, preview, visualize, pretty. Acha, it's saying 404, request not found. Okay, let me collect the perfect URL. Let me collect the URL that is working. This is the URL that is working, guys. Let me collect the perfect URL. 1044 success came. I passed wrong number. This coming or not coming? Come on, guys. It's coming or not? 502. We have chosen this error. 502. We have chosen this error, right? We're able to eliminate basic error controller. In that place, we are able to develop our own handler methods. Our own advice class is handling the situation or not. Find 30 wrong ID. We got our own error messages or not in the form of JSON. Again, for what purpose? For customization of error messages. All these learnings are for what purpose? For customization of error messages only. Yeah, tell me, guys, what batches are attending today's class? Natraz, today's class, 9 a.m. students are attending. Okay. 9 a.m. students are attending Spring Boot MVC. Right click, file upload. Class content, this one. Where is the common topics notes, guys? Spring common topics, error and exception handling, this one. Okay, 9 a.m. I have kept, boss. Next. JRTP people are attending na? JRTP. Okay. Java real-time people are attending this course. Yes. For them, can I put in common topics folder or should I put in separate one? No, I'm keeping in both Spring REST, Spring REST related information. Okay. In Spring REST related information. I think in some mini project, I will keep this one. In some mini project, I will keep this exception handling related information. Okay, kept, boss. That's it. Next. I think evening 7 o'clock students also attending this. Okay. Spring Boot MVC related file. Okay. Spring Boot REST. Lastly, why we got stuck up? Everyone realized it now, boss? It's because of we modified in one file expecting changes in other file. That's the worst thing, but somehow happened. Lately we realized it, guys. Very lately we realized it. Tell me. 7:30 p.m. Tell me next one. That is a Spring Boot MVC. I think Spring REST is also there for you people. Spring Boot REST is also there for you people. File upload. This is a REST related one. Yes. I think 845 students also attending this. Spring Boot MVC related file, guys. Rest related. For you people, still rest is not started, fine. But I will put in that folder. When started, you can use it. When started, you can use it, guys. File upload. Benefited boss. Shruti Katkar, exception raised in REST controller and service class will be attracted by controller advice class. From there directly to client. No flow, no propagation. From there directly to client. That's the specialty of that's the specialty of controller advice, na boss. In 7:30 p.m. I have not kept MVC one. I think you might be sleeping at that time. You might be sleeping at that time, guys. Kept it seems. Array, you can take any attributes in the exception, boss. Error. You can take any attribute anywhere, boss. That's not a big issue. This is my microservices one. Here is my Spring Boot MVC 617. Array, I typed, boss. I placed it. Error and exception. It is not showing a. It is showing, it is coming, boss. It's already conducted that. Fine, boss. Okay. MVC related I kept because already I conducted for them. Thank you, boss. Tomorrow we will meet at your respective timings for respective topics. Thank you.